1, 2, 3, 4.
Boys, I've been tickets for the 10th of September. You're more than welcome. And here, Paddy McDonald. Fuck you.
Get the barriers up between me and you.
Ah!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this week's Mudblood podcast. The boys are back. How are you, Patrick?
Fuck off.
Good to see you too, mate. That's why I called in sick last
Everybody
week. Fuck
thinks
you.
he had a fate.
Do they?
Just because we weren't together. Something's happened between them two guys.
Is it that they're in two different countries?
No,
Literally?
know what it is? Round about the 12th, I try and stay away from Willie, and around about Fila, Willie tries to stay away from me.
I try to get in. I'm like, Paddy, can I go with you to things? I'm not allowed to go by
It's strange
myself.
because last year we were all, like, everything was done was sort of the guy, whereas this year you fucked off with your new mates.
I fucked off with my new mates yesterday to
Do you
Edinburgh.
know what I mean?
I was here. That's right, because I was over in Edinburgh to feel it. But the reason I didn't do Philip with you this year is because you were like, no, someone else is doing it, so I booked another one, and then you were like, why'd you book another one? And
Yeah.
I went, because you told me someone else
We'll
was
have
doing
our
yours.
on on Friday.
That's right.
You haven't double booked, have you?
I love that he called the Edinburgh Fringe. I feel it.
I feel it. Oh, he's really turning. Oh, he's just in with the culture now.
Oh, it's stinking. Oh, that's ingrained in me.
The Edinburgh Fela. I was over at the Edinburgh Fela. Burnsy, I miss you. I love you, bro.
he
Whatever
still
I've
fall out
done,
with you?
yeah. Whatever I've done. Can we play some music over the top of this?
Yeah. What's the music that plays when the Hulk's walking away? Play that.
Burnsy, I'm sorry. I genuinely didn't mean to do Jared Healy's corner. I thought it would have been funny. It wasn't funny. I miss you. I really miss you. Send me a message every morning saying, good morning, mate. How's you? How's your wonderful day? Don't get them no more. I miss your good night. Good night messages with a wee kiss. I just miss you in general, Burnsy. So if you're watching this, which I don't think you are, because I know you're fell out with me completely, I miss you, mate, and I'm sorry.
I miss you texting me saying, where are you spastic? I miss you, Burnsy. But before we get started in this week's show, Paddy, we have a few reads to do. We've got our first sponsor, the ever loyal Manscaped.
Manscaped is your balls hairy and sweaty and sore and like Brillo pad. The older you get, your wiry pubes become like Brillo pads.
I was going to say,
And they're nasty. And mine looks like a rusty Brillo pad because of ginger pubs. So, if your balls is like that, if you're in under the duvet and it's scratchy, and it's nothing to do with an STD, it's your hairy balls. You need to shave them. You need to take the fur off them. You need to release the Chewbacca. And the best way to do it is to use Manscaped, the 4.0.
I just can't get your hairy balls out of my mind. Use the 4.0 on manscaped.com and we can help you out with that. You know we can, because we tell you every week, but we will tell you again until you do it.
Type in Mudblood 20 and you will get 20% off.
20%. Fucking yes.
You know how much that is? 20%. And that's a Paddy fact.
That's a fifth. That's a fifth off.
That's a fifth off. So out of like 100, you're getting 20 back. But it, no,
Doesn't cost 100. But if it did, that's what it would.
it's the best way to simplify
Mudblood
it down for
Mads.
people.
But Mudblood 20, go on to Manscaped.
Get your
sort
balls,
yourself.
release the brain.
So, at least that's great. Used to be a guy in school. Just remembered this. Whenever the class was born, or whatever, he put his balls out, like squeeze it between his like fingers, so like this, the two balls would come out like through his fingers and go the brain, and that's just put that in my mind.
I had a mate and he fliced his balls one night to a bunch of wee girls, and one of them went, "Can I have a bit of your apple?"
Ugh.
She genuinely thought it was an apple. It was a big apple.
How red were this guy's balls?
Mate, mental.
Then we gave a sneaky ball.
Mudblood 20, Sneaky Bollock's my favourite game ever. Mudblood 20, 20% off. And for regular listeners who get bored of our adverts, we have a new one for you. With our new sponsor, NordVPN. For those who don't know what a VPN system is, it's essentially a private server that stops outside parties using your data when you're going online. You know when you're online and you Google something and that's all the ads come up for the next week, is that one thing you Googled a week ago. using a private server. It stops third parties using your data. It stops other people getting into your web browser and using your traffic to try and sell stuff back to you. Not only that, it lets you use geo-lock services. Do you ever wonder what American Netflix is like? NordVPN can help you find out. It's very easy to use. You connect with a single click, or you can enable auto-connect, logs you straight in. There's over 5,000 services in 59 countries. Nearby servers have the better service, but you can still use ones across other countries. It's the fastest VPN service available and works on every major platform. Windows, Android, iOS, Linux. It even works on Android TV. It's NordVPN. And we can help you get money off and 3 months free. 3 fucking months free, Patrick.
3 months.
3 months for free.
Jesus.
www.nordvpn.com/Mudblood. It's a secure network. It lets you get on to other services you can't get into from this country. You can keep what you're doing to yourself. NordVPN.com/Mudblood. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen.
Did they send us any samples?
They sent us a link. I'll send it to you. Then we get a wee trial of it. So we're flat, and I've
Flat out in the Pornhub and out there, William. You can be watching as much fucking Rihanna fucking videos you want there.
I do that anyway. Don't need a VPN service. I just fucking stream it on the side of the house, big projector.
Yeah.
But NordVPN.com/Mudblood. I have used it because I want to watch HBO Max,
Right.
which is like HBO streaming service. It's fucking brilliant.
Top notch.
Oh, very, very
Get on
good.
it. Get on it. And if this wee spastic can do it, you can do it.
Yes, that's the tagline. NordVPN.com/Mudblood. Did alright there.
No, you don't.
That's a lot in there.
If I was to read that, it would be just because I can't read your fucking writing.
I write like I said. No, it fucks me off though, right? Because people know what I have. They know my wee affliction. Let's call it. And then,
Are you blaming that in your bad handwriting?
well, I am naturally right-handed. Yeah.
Listen, I know why you're right like that.
Why is that?
It has nothing to do with your disability.
It absolutely does. But go on. I'll hear your theory out.
It's your Protestant education.
All right. Okay.
Listen,
Bear in mind, I've seen you try to read, but go on.
listen. It's your Protestant education. That's what's wrong here.
No.
You're right, like you've done 12 years in McGabbery
Yeah.
on the loyalist wing.
It's not the 6 years I spent in occupational therapy, is
like,
it?
It's like crayons and drawings.
Not the years I spent in OT, nah.
No.
It's not See, when I was younger, weirdly, when I used to write, my mind, like, I don't know, once I started writing a sentence, I couldn't stop. And I would just...
Forrest Gump, fucking
Swear to God.
sentence writing. Stop, Forrest. Okay, Mama. No, just keep riding away. He just kept riding and riding.
I have no references, I haven't seen it.
And then William has a novel.
But I would start, say, across the line and just go down the side of the page. So it would end up going down like a big fucking circle. Do you know what I mean? No, like a Wi-Fi signal. Or like a Wi-Fi symbol on top of your phone. My page would look like that. I don't know what that was.
I'll tell you what it was. It was
Protestant
stuck,
education
it was stuck
again?
on the fridge with a magnet. And your man was like, I'm so proud of him. I know it's fucking gobbledygook, but it's my gobbledygook.
I do have serial killer handwriting, like, don't I?
What do you mean? Serial killers cut out letters and stuff from the newspapers?
No,
and
the Riddler does that. Serial killers, they'll write mad shit. And it's always, they can tell someone's really insane by their handwriting.
Like, all that's changed now. Like, they just go on the computers and just do it. Like, years ago, like, they had to go to send a ransom note. Like, you had to fucking go and buy loads of different newspapers and stuff and cut all like, and fuck me, any print stick to send this. It was a load of effort. Like,
Just not what they used to be like.
no, fucking now they're just like fucking live. Did you see the girl fucking drowning in fucking Canada? Live on Facebook.
No.
There was a girl from Nigeria, right? So she's obviously went to Nigeria. I don't know the full story. Now, this isn't potty fact. This is just what I gathered from the video I seen. A girl went from Nigeria to Canada on a holiday. And she got her phone at the side of the pool and put it like against the ladder and was like, "Hi, I'm having a good time." And people were commenting. She was like, such and such. And then she went for a swim and fucking drowned live on fucking.
Jesus.
Live on. And they're in Nigeria and they had no way of fucking letting anybody know. Like,
And where'd you see that?
it was on.
Was it? That sounds like something you sent me on a
No,
WhatsApp.
it was on TikTok and it was sent on WhatsApp, but I didn't send it out because I went, "Do you know what? That's bad karma, that one. You know, that girl just fucking...
That's your limit. He sent me a man getting his bollocks cut out of his scrotum.
Oh, but he looked like he was involved in a war or something. I didn't look at it.
He looked like he deserved
I sent you that because I genuinely had, like, fear pressed.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched that.
I know.
I sent it to you because I know you can watch stuff like there's certain videos I've watched and they fucking play over in my mind.
Aye.
And I can't get it away. I don't like...
Yeah, you think about it.
I don't like
Where's
really,
it?
really sick stuff.
You make me feel like a serial killer because I can watch that stuff like eating a sandwich, being
You
like,
grew up with it when it was okay to
Yeah.
you. I grew up... We got our porn from catalogs, mate.
Yeah.
So I'm a
I
wee
remember
bit
being
sensitive.
10 years old just watching Saddam Hussein being hung, being like, all right.
But that's what I mean. So that's the difference. I didn't grow up with that stuff.
Aye.
I mean, I remember the first porn I seen on the internet. It was just basically a girl, but it was a couple of pictures just getting moved about. Do you know what I mean? That was a level. That was a level of it. Like
I
I
was
was like,
Victorian flick book. What the fuck were
it,
you
mate,
watching?
it was like a guy with a candle behind it and just flicking the pictures. But it was like, so I didn't grow up with that. So when I watch it, I'm like, holy fuck, like, do you know what I mean? But a girl down in a swimming pool, I've nothing funny about it. It was just like,
It's not funny. Not last time you joined Michael Barrymore's live stream, is it? What? Too soon for Barrymore banter,
too
is
soon.
it?
Woo, hot spot. Top, middle, or bottom.
I don't even know. That's all I know about
Harder
Barrymore.
than not make a joke about that, like. Maybe
About-
they did.
All I know about Barrymore, I don't know anything
He
he
used
did.
to
I
do
know
a
someone
game
died.
show called Lucky Strike.
Right.
And you had to go across these TV screens and you went top, middle, or bottom.
Right.
Hard nobody made a fucking joke about top, middle, or bottom of a
With
swim
the
pool.
fucking body in the front.
It was a famous
I
game
just know
show.
Lucky Strikes is fakes.
Yeah.
You're on holiday, you get a wee pack of Lucky Strikes. Do you smoke when you drink at all?
Not anymore.
Never. Do you ever have Lucky
Oh,
Strikes?
I
when you
used
did?
to smoke like fuck.
Aye. They had the like 3 pops, like different flavors. They're fucking 10 out of 10.
Menthol, not Camels. I was going to say Camels. It's not Camels. Marlboro.
Marlboro,
In
yeah.
America. But because they didn't have Regal in America, I stopped smoking.
Right. Was American
Regal
tobacco? Was it
filter.
like American chocolate or it's
It
stinking?
just didn't really. Sort
Yeah.
of. Like it was really, really strong.
Right.
Whereas, do you know here you could start off on like a silk cut filter
Yeah.
and you cover the wee holes in eventually and then you move on till Regal.
Yeah.
It's like a Regal filter was probably my limit of a fag. Like,
Aye.
do you know what I mean?
Aye, you don't like to. Were you one of those like you didn't even like too harsh a smoke? You just fancied a wee smoke.
No, I did smoke.
Oh, you did.
I did smoke. Like
What age did you start smoking?
first smoke I had, which doesn't mean I started smoking then,
No,
was
first
9.
smoke. Fucking, I thought being surprised.
And it was like, I think it was like a fella called Huggy Hall stole his dad's cigars or something. I've got memories. A Heskey was definitely there.
Huggy Hall.
I and Maxie was there, and we were in the back of the alleyway smoking the cigars, sick as fuck. I don't even know if it was a Hamlet or it was a big thick. I can't remember. And then I remember sort of going to secondary school, and that's when it started. Like, you would sell your lunch for $1.50. My mate would make me a lunch with a tin of coconut. I would sell all the items out of it, and then my mate would give me a free dinner's ticket. And we bought fags, yeah. So that's where it started. Like.
I remember I have cigars. See when we were in Magloof, I had a friend who bought like a pack of cigars. And we're like, oh, these are lovely. These are fucking wouldn't fuck up by cigars. And he left the room. One of my mates, Ben Steeman, took the cigar and stuck it up his arse. Like,
And then he smoked it.
and then he sat for hours smoking, going,
That's great.
these are lovely. Fuck, did you ever get your sitting there and you can't laugh? And he's like, well, what's so funny? They're like, nothing, mate, nothing. Shoulders bouncing as he's smoking a wee shiny cigar.
My mate's done that.
And they didn't know that
My
happened.
mate's
They might
done
know
it
it
on
now.
a glue sniffer one time. They filled a bottle of Old English with piss. And he came down. He used to come down and steal like your carry out. So the boys had one with piss in a blue bag, and he came down and he went, that's for me. And they went, all right, we'll take it. And he stood the whole night, sniffing his glue and drinking the bottle of piss. And halfway down, I started going, I think he can die from drinking piss. And he's drank like a litre and a half of it.
Is
so
that a
far.
fatty fact?
I was like, no, but you can. It's poisonous.
Yeah.
You know, at different people's pace. Like, it wasn't one person filling
It
this
wasn't.
bottle. And I was sort of going, this guy's going to die. And my mate went to me, he sniffs a fucking litre of glue a day, Paddy. I think the pace will be alright to make cleanse him. And he drank it all.
I'm trying to hold this in.
So that lets you know what Old English tastes like.
I was going to say...
And he was like, he didn't differentiate, like, this is warm pace. Just tasted the same.
He's like, fuck it, they've improved on the taste of Old English here.
There's a wee tang this one.
What's it, like £3 for a fucking 3 litre? Or it used to be back
It
in
was
the day. Like?
97p for a litre glass bottle.
That's not enough. It should cost more.
The bottle would cost more than that. 97 pence. But 97p, like, why not just round it up to a pound? It just shows you, like, they had to be below, and not even just a penny below, they had to be 3 pence below the pound.
It's a thing in your mind. See if something's $2.99, you go for it. £3, fuck off.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
It's a mental thing.
But Old English, it's up there with like.
See, Old English, in fairness, we used to put it in the river and let it cool it. It was fucking great, like. And I don't know if I drank it now, would I have the same?
I was gonna say, is it just because you were younger and that's all you could get?
Afford? Yeah, probably.
It's like I used to drink Buckfast flat out, being like, it's lovely, it's lovely. See now, and someone hands me a Buckfast, I'm like, get the fuck.
I have never took that. I remember somebody giving me a drink out of the Sally match one time, and it tasted like fucking prune juice or something.
It's
It was like thick.
It's like out of date yogurt,
Ugh.
almost the taste. No one put me off it. I was at a house party.
It's a real culty thing. That
It
Buckfast.
really is. Aaron McCann loves Buckfast. I accidentally left mine under a radiator that was on. And didn't know it was on.
Came back the next day and there was a 12
Came back, just
multiplied. Don't feed it after 12.
came back and took a sip. And heated Buckfast is not something you want to have fucking. I near fucking broke in the spot. It was stinking. It was like cheese. It was bogging. But that's it. It's so thick too.
Yeah. It was never for me. It was like you get a warm sensation with drinking it, even when it's cold, and it was like
A lot of people drink it and then it's let on that they love it. And you're going, you don't love
there's
it.
no way.
You love the idea.
You have to neck it because it will fuck you up and it makes you all warm and stuff. But I don't like the neck. I like the sip constantly.
I just think of Buckfast. I just imagine all these fucking baldy monks squashing fucking grapes with their bare feet.
You look so angry about that. He's fucking. This man who's making someone drink piss, he's out there standing on grapes and all.
That's it. I just imagine these old fucking smelly fucking
Big yellow
monks.
fucks.
Just pussing all into it and all, and there's
Pubes trapped into it and all. So don't
wanking
worry.
in it and all.
They're wanking into it.
Why is it called Buckfast? Do
Dirty
you know what I mean?
fucking monk
Why is it
bastards
called
bucking
Buckfast?
these grapes and I have to drink it.
Uh-huh.
That's thinking, what is it? Because what?
Why
it
is
makes
it
you-
called Buckfast?
Because it makes you Buckfast. It should be called Buck anything.
No, but I wonder why it's called Buckfast. Like, 'cause nobody ever went, why is that called Buck? I remember seeing it for the
made
first
in
time,
the-
and I was like, that's called Buckfast.
It's made in the Buckfast Mountains in France.
Is that true?
Yeah,
I don't believe you.
it is. It's not spelt Buckfast. That's how it's pronounced. For
Well, then why don't they
French
put the fucking proper fucking name on it then?
Because you know,
And
you
plus,
don't
I
want to
don't,
get too fancy.
I don't
with it.
think Buckfast is made in France, by the way.
It's not.
No. So, if it was made in France, it would be called McLove Quick.
Mick Love Quick. Mick is French. Is it?
McLove. McLove.
It's not a fucking
McLove.
burger.
It's a wrestler. McLove Quick. McLove Quick from Dundalk.
Where is Buckfast made though?
I think it's made in England.
We need to find this out.
I think
It's definitely made in the monastery.
Oh, no shit, Sherlock. Fuck
Just
me.
saying. Would
Columbo were from fucking
Mate,
Dundalk.
I'm taking the facts what they have and I'm trying to work it out. Right? Where is it made?
In Monk's Feet.
Devon, England.
I knew it was England.
In a monastery. So both.
Yeah, yeah. And well, I was right because I said England and
You
I
did.
said fucking thing. So
did.
you said
I
France.
I was trying to convince you it was in France.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if I could do it. But I started laughing halfway
I
through.
was in
It skips
Armagh
away.
on Sunday, right? Do you know where you have these things where people go, fuck, if you want a bit of diesel, go to Armagh. Fuck.
Aye.
You go to Armagh, you find it hard to get a bit of diesel, man.
Why?
All the wee
Gone?
fucking illegal garages were shut. There must have been something happening. So I put it up in my story, but it was like very close to not making it home. I had to take a 3-mile detour in the Keady here and pay fucking top dollar for fucking premium diesel. Which is mental that you had to do that in Armagh.
Were you going for the reds?
It's like,
already?
it would be like going to Amsterdam and getting a train into Germany to get a bit of fucking grass.
Aye.
Do you get what I mean?
I get, yeah. It's,
You're in
yeah.
Amsterdam, you want to get the grass there, but everywhere
No.
stopped selling it. You had to go to Germany and get like lower rate stuff.
I get you.
Exactly. So I was like, I'm in Armagh. What the fuck? And I knew like 3 wee garages that I knew to go to. Like we closed, and I was like, what's going on here? And I know because there's more diesel in fucking Armagh County than there is in the whole of America. Do you know what? Like out
That's
the back.
a fucking
That is
party
not.
fact.
That is not.
There's more diesel in Armagh
Yep.
than America.
There fucking is. I'm telling you now. Because America don't use diesel the way we use it here, right? But in Armagh, like every farmyard is storing it. I'm fucking telling you. There's fucking
There's
more
no way I
diesel.
can Google that and that comes up,
No.
so I can't disprove him that way.
Nobody can disprove it. But genuinely, all the illegal diesel in Ireland is fucking through Armagh.
I'm not going with you on this. I believe you. There's a lot of diesel. in
Listen,
Armagh. There's
people
not-
from Armagh watch this show will agree with me. Every household has fucking full fucking containers and fucking everything of diesel. It's diesel everywhere. Do you know what I mean?
It's putting it in their cereal, feeding the kids with it. Get that
It's-
fucking diesel in.
It's like fucking Alaska with snow. There's loads of it.
There's more fucking oil in Armagh than there is in the Middle East.
I'm telling you now. There's more diesel in Armagh than the whole of America. And that's only a wee small county. Every farm's fucking hiding it. They're hiding it.
I'm not going with you on this one.
Listen, I'm fucking telling you
In
now.
America, they use the big trucks, big 18-wheelers. They use diesel.
William, this is Armagh. It's a fucking... Come on now. Come on now.
So, but America's famed for, their big routes with all the trucks, like
Their
Route
big
99.
routes are like fucking Donald Trump.
Yes.
Yes,
but-
no.
No, I mean, like Route 99 and all.
Right.
No, I mean, where they get convoys of trucks, they don't use diesel. Or do they get all their diesel from Armagh?
That's what I'm saying. Slab Murphy has it sussed.
Fuck off.
Has his own ships.
I'm just picturing all these farmers from Armagh, like dressed up like Saudi Arabia.
They're all wearing cowboy hats and all. And fucking, I'm telling you now. There's more diesel in Armagh than there is in the whole of America.
Tommy McGovern.
They can't stock it. The fucking stockpile it like bog rolls during COVID. I'm fucking telling you
And
now.
you can't even get any. You've
And
got
I
a
couldn't get it.
fucking
I had to
kiddie.
go to a proper... It was Katie's in Armagh, but I had to fucking pay top dollar in a fucking... Like, there was nobody round the pumps. Do you know, that's how you know. You never get in a queue in a fucking in a proper garage in Armagh.
Right?
You always just straight in, you can get it. And
I
they're-
never stop in Armagh.
Cunts know you're not from Armagh when you're buying fucking diesel at the pumps.
I'm only joking, by the way, Armagh. Please come on the show.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The guy was filling up with, and the guy came over. No way they go pay first and stuff like that.
Aye.
And the guy came over the antenna and he went, "Are you fucking sure you're doing there?" And then I went, "Mate, couldn't get it out." "Oh no, you're not from Armagh. Go ahead, fill the hooer out." I'll let you know. They're all whispering and all when I come
That's
in the
fucking
garage.
Brexit for you, mate.
All the proper garages are always empty as fuck.
Oh, but that's the main. They suspect you when they see you filling up. Like, everybody was walking into the shop. Like, the fucking car park of the fucking petrol station was filled because we were been buying fucking dinners. And everybody's pointing because I was using the fucking diesel pump. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, look at that cunt, he's using the actual diesel.
Where the fuck
It's like drinking Harp in a bar in America. You know that the fucking thing's been sitting there for fucking 10 years. Nobody drinks the
There's
fucking...
more Harp in Belfast than all of America. Is that a fact?
Probably.
I like imagine. So I was going to say, where are you getting Harp in America?
No, but I'm saying if you go into a bar, an Irish bar in America, and there's a Harp pump,
Aye.
don't drink it.
Right.
Because nobody's drinking Harp over there. Because it'd be like fucking $6-7 for a pint of Harp. Whereas
Aye.
you can get a bottle of fucking...
Bud. For
for $2.
Yeah.
Yes. So nobody drinks the Harp, so you don't drink the Harp. That's the way it is with diesel pumps and fucking Armagh. Every cunt knows where to get it. I just didn't know where to get it.
I'm still not over what you've said.
No, I'm still
I get what you mean. I get what you mean. It's weird. It's not there.
Loads of people from Armagh will fucking know what I'm talking about, and they'll be on this show and they'll comment and they'll go, "Paddy's 100% right."
But yeah.
I'm telling you now.
Foolish, yeah.
I'm telling you now. See illegal
Fucking
fags and fucking diesel. Armagh's the place for it. Fucking telling you.
Yikes.
I'm telling you. Is that
fucking-
called Banda Country for nothing?
I'm trying to think if I ever actually. We've done Armagh together, haven't we? Have we?
Don't know about your man.
I'd like the Homeland's been a while.
Bombridge.
Is Banbridge Armagh? Is
Possibly, aye. Would be, aye.
that where Matthew's from, isn't it?
He's from Bestbrook.
Which is
Armagh.
South Armagh, isn't it?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
in a sense. It's not south.
It's not,
It's like the tip of south.
Aye.
It's more like north south.
It's the north of the south.
Do you know what I mean?
I get you. That's what you call this country. It's like we're north of the south of Ireland.
We're the north of Ireland. I don't say north of the south.
Debatable. 1 year on, we're still having this
No,
conversation.
genuinely, like, if you look at the map, we are definitely north of Ireland. Like,
Don't know, like.
you're actually sitting in the north of Ireland here.
Don't know. We're sitting in, the west of Europe. Would you call
Listen,
West Europe?
in 10 years' time, that map will be completely different.
Actually, everything will be gone. There'll be a nuclear war in about 3 years.
I don't think so.
I mean,
That'll all just be Russia.
Do you think?
that
Do you,
map is from like
do you
1492.
do you-
So, like,
do you think that the Earth's flat?
No, you fucking lunatic. I think those look like tits.
Have you ever Googled a flight from New Zealand to Argentina?
Are you gonna hit
No,
me
I'm
with
just
some flat Earth stuff right
no,
now?
because I mean I've seen pictures of the globe, so I believe that it's a globe, right? So all I'm saying to you is there's things that people come up with and say, and you go to yourself, well, that really doesn't explain itself, though, does it? Because
I'll hear you out.
New Zealand's here, right, and Argentina's here, so this is South America, right?
Okay.
If you Google a flight, you obviously think it would be from there to there,
Okay.
right? Mm-hmm. They make you go that way and do a stop. You can't fly directly from there to there, which would be about 10 or 11 hours in a flight. They make you do like a 26-hour flight right around the world to get to there.
Okay.
And I just don't understand why. Can somebody...
Could it be an air traffic thing? They don't allow a certain route.
You can
in.
fly
It
from
could be.
there to fucking Chile, but you can't fly from there to fucking...
Yeah, each country could be different. I mean, maybe they don't allow that passage. in.
but you can't fly like straight, like the way you look at the map. See this line? See if you were going from this point to this point.
Yeah, because it's curved.
Because it's curved.
Yes,
that's
you
a
have to.
straight line.
I know,
If
but
you're-
they're not even going straight. They're going like round and back. That's my
But
point,
it's also because there's nothing in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
right?
So how you meant to fuel a plane to go from fucking here?
It's 11 hours. I've been on a flight that was 13. So that's...
See if we start getting flat earthers on this fucking
No,
podcast.
I don't
because
want flat earths. I'm not saying a flat earth. I'm just saying there is certain things, like there's stuff that they say and you go, fuck's sake, wise up. But that, to me, is strange. That is what... So I want somebody... I'm only saying this because I want it to be a patty fact. I want to know why.
Get someone who works on EasyJet, hit you up. find
EasyJet
out why.
wouldn't do flights from fucking there to there.
British Airways,
No,
whatever
you'd
the fuck,
you'd
Ryanair,
yes,
whoever.
You'd need somebody. But can somebody explain that? I just like the listeners to have a wee Google at stuff.
And can I start with something? The map we're using, like, I mean, it's a wee bit outdated. I mean, California's a fucking island on that still.
Germany's in two parts on that map.
No, Germany.
There's East and
doesn't
West Germany
exist.
on that map.
You could jump from Africa to fucking...
Persia is on that map. It's fucking outdated.
Persia's a place.
Not anymore, is that, is it? Was it not an old empire? Persia's not still a place.
Google it.
I am gonna Google this because I'm not gonna. You've shook my confidence now.
Persia's just Iran, but they don't call themselves.
Yeah, but it's not
Persians.
still called Persia. It was the old
It was a
empire.
state. It was a state, yeah.
But
It was
they
the
don't
old
call
empire.
They don't call themselves Persians, and they don't call themselves Iranians. They call themselves Farsi.
That's Irania.
What do people
I just
call...
called it Irania. Fuck me, I'm so
Irania?
stupid.
That's the way you would rate it.
Oh my god, it's too early today.
Irania down in
I'm
your
gonna leave
parade.
here fucking calling it Irania, believing in a flat
Irania
earth.
down in your parade. Here, I was going to say another thing there for
I'm gonna be
fuck's
walking
sake.
away going, you can't fly straight to Irania, right? The earth's flat. That's
What
gonna be
the
me
fuck
leaving
was I
today.
going to say? I was going to say something.
Something about Persia.
Ah, fuck, it was really good too. Balls.
It's gone.
It's gone. Ah, what was it? Forget.
The provisional Iranian.
The provisional Irania. Yo, did you ever do
Persia's
that in
fucking
school?
jacked in that.
Did you ever go onto the maps and then it says Iran and Iraq? In our school, most people scribbled out the Q in the end. Ah, look, there's the IRA
Ira in the
in
Ira.
the Middle East. IRA in the Middle East.
No, they never did that. We just scribbled out the A. So it's
You
called
wrote
Irk.
FT. Fuck the Iran. Fuck the Iraq. So anything else happening with you?
I haven't seen you since I was back to Edinburgh. I
How
thought
was Edinburgh?
very, very good. Very fucking
Get the
good.
hold?
I did not, but did a lot of drinking. Did a lot of drinking, ate a lot of wings. It was a very nice time.
I had a lot of wings. There was like I gradually watched like from year raving till like after a couple of days, I could see in the photographs how fucked Willie was. It should be a thing. Like,
Yeah.
it was like you could just gradually see in each photograph just your fucking soul, Dan.
It was the drinking that much, but also, you know
Did
what
you get
Edinburgh's
tired?
like.
A lot of walking.
It's a hot joke in Edinburgh. The worst place to be disabled in. It's all hills and it's all cobbles and it's all uneven. And you have to walk around the whole place. So I'm fucking shattered after a weekend, like.
And then you're fucking...
And you're walking with Gaddis and McCann, who are two fucking tall cunts, so I'm just like fucking running to keep
tall
up with
but
them.
heavy.
Aye, but you know, they've got the big strides on them, they can walk faster than me.
So, what was the best gig you done there?
Probably that's a good one. There was a...
Because I haven't spoke to you, by the way, so I'm finding out here as quick as usual.
There was the Saturday one was great, was sold out.
Right. Was that the compilation show with...
No, it was the general banter one. That's most of the ones I did was that.
Right.
And then there was a Monday one of those where we were all hammered. I don't mean we all had like a drink or two before
Yous
we
were
went
full.
on. I was like tripping over on stage and shit.
Right.
But it was good. It wasn't like, everyone was hammered and it was shit.
Do you think it was good?
No, we had recordings of them.
Right, okay.
It was
No,
like we all came
you all
off.
had a great time, but the others is like,
Yeah.
what the fuck was that?
We were all on stage drinking VKs. They were like the shit WKD.
VKs?
Yeah. It's like cheap WKD.
Why was drinking the cheap version?
Because there was no WK. It was cheaper. Really? Sort of answers itself there. It's the red diesel of the WKD world.
That's a real culty thing to do. Like, go for the cheapest of the cheap.
Fucking love it. Edinburgh's dear, man. Drinks fucking dear, like. We got half price drink and there's times, like, drinks were still a $5 and we were getting them fucking cheaper.
Should have drank a bottle of Buckfast.
Don't know what I mean? But, we were fucking... Everyone was hammered. That was Mickey's
So you didn't
first
do
night.
anything other than the general banter?
I did a few other I did Hating Live, which is like an improv show.
Right.
It's hosted by, do you know Leo Kearse?
Yes.
Scottish guy. It was hosted by him, so it was like an improv show, and you're just given topics to like hate on, and you have to make up routines
Right.
on the
How'd
spot.
that go?
I came second out of 4. So they do a thing where you do like the first 3 rounds, then the audience vote for like their 2 favorite, and
And
they
who
go head
won?
to head. I can't remember a guy, Mexican guy, can't remember his name. I can't remember his name. That's the only thing I remember about him. But my first one,
Underlay Ariba, was he called?
yes, it was Speedy Gonzalez. He beat me. But my first
What do
topic,
you call the wee Mexican wrestler?
Rey Mysterio.
Oh, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, it was Rey Mysterio beat me.
Just say it, because they don't know.
It was
It's
my,
this new and Dave show, so it's
the
not like...
first topic I got though. That you have to hate on, you just freestyle it. They're like Scotland, and I went, I hate Scotland because there's Catholics in it. It just got a big cheer, and I was like, they're in my wheelhouse, we're flying. And then did a thing. I was like, nah, I really hate Scotland because you could have left England. You didn't have the fucking balls.
And that went well.
That went well. Then I got Greg's.
Yep.
That went well because I do hate Greg's. Not I hate it. I think it's overrated. Right.
Yeah.
Then I got train conductors, and I was like, we don't fucking really have trains here. Do you know what I mean?
What we do?
But not the way they do in England. You know what I mean? Like I'm never on a fucking train. When's the last time you were on a train here?
Last week.
What the fuck were you doing on a train?
I was going somewhere.
Where were you going?
None of your
You're
fucking
full of
business.
shit.
No, I was on the
You're
train
a
last
liar.
week. I was.
You're lying to me.
I was on the
No,
train.
then tell me where you were going.
I don't want to tell anybody.
Yes, he's full of
There's
shit.
a reason why I was
Fuck
going
are you
there.
hiding on
But I
a
was
train.
on, no, I was on the train. Not hiding. I mean, if you go onto my fucking story, you'll see it's in there. Like I was on the train.
Bollocks. Your story deletes after a day. You know I can't get to that.
I'll show you.
You show me. I just don't try. I can't trust you anymore.
We have trains here.
I know we have them.
If I said that, you'd be all over this. You'd be
No.
like, "What?
No.
What?
No.
There's no trains."
My
Talk
point-
to Translink.
No, my
Fuck's
point
sake,
was-
fuck's sake, there's trains here. There's loads of trains.
We don't use.
You can get to every
trains.
town here by train.
We don't use trains here the same way we use them. They use them in the UK, like London, Scotland stuff. We don't use them as much, and they're not as frequent. So I never use them. So I was fucked.
Just because there's not a train going to Dundalk doesn't mean that nobody else.
And there fucking should be, Paddy. Right? That's
no,
what I'm
there
saying.
fucking shouldn't.
No, there should be a train that goes from Northern Ireland to Scotland. I want that
Why?
because
Why? You tell me why you want that. You tell me why
don't
you want
like-
connected to
I
Scotland.
don't like boats.
Right? And when was the last time you were on a boat?
fucking like 3 years ago.
Well then, that's like you saying to me about using a fucking train.
But it'd be easier than getting the plane.
Because you use a boat every couple of fucking years, you want a fucking train built.
Yes.
You're obviously not going to Scotland enough.
I want the train, alright?
Why?
I like trains more than I like planes. But there's no trains to Scotland.
Why would you want a train to Scotland?
Why would you not want a train to Scotland? What's wrong with a train to Scotland?
It just doesn't make sense.
You'd have fun on a train to
It
Scotland.
just
You'd
doesn't
have a
make
good
sense.
time. You'd have a
I
wee
can
pack of
I can
Pringles.
get a flight or I can get the boat. There's enough travel.
But you only get them because there's no train. If the train option was there,
I wouldn't get it.
you're full of shit.
I wouldn't get it.
Nah.
I don't use trains to here.
See, I got him in the end.
Your argument's fucking out the window.
Oh, this argument's all over the fucking show.
It's no, you're.
But
you're
if there
out
was
the
a train
window.
to Scotland, you wouldn't take it. If that option was there.
I would drive to Scotland. I prefer driving to Scotland. I don't like getting the boat and the bus. It's a fucking killer.
It's a
killer.
It's-
I prefer flying to Scotland.
I always get
It's a
drunk.
half an hour in a
Yeah.
fucking plane.
I always
and
get
you're-
drunk on the boat and then forget like you have a fucking bus journey to go where you can't drink and you're sitting there fucking
Was that when you
dying.
went to a Rangers match?
It was when I went to tea in the park.
Right.
How did we-
Did you go to a Rangers match?
I've went to one before,
Did you go by bus and boat?
Flew. Always fly. I can't be arsed with
Yep.
a bus then boat.
Yeah.
It
Well, you were
gets
going to
there.
ask how we got to Scotland.
Yeah,
Well,
how did we
we
get
got
there?
to Scotland. We flew, mate.
We flew them.
Yeah. And we got the bus. We flew to Edinburgh and then we got the bus down.
That's right. It's a lovely time that.
Well,
Very
it was
good.
great. I had a good time.
Very good. I'll tell you what I had in Glasgow, or not Glasgow, Edinburgh when I was there. Went down to a wee chippy, got a wee deep fried Mars bar, split it with McCann.
Lovely.
They're fucking beautiful.
Did you get the haggis?
No, didn't get haggis.
It's tasty.
I've never had it.
From the chippy, it's tasty.
So what? I know it's sheep's stomach
With
mince, is
like,
it?
It's like sausage.
Yeah. Oh, that would here.
Do you
It
know?
wouldn't bother me.
Because you eat sausage with his brain, bone, fucking eyeball, fucking all that.
Fucking
The
cankle
wee
meat.
beoing thing in the fucking thing is eyeball. Like.
Sorry.
You know the wee thing that you get. The beoing.
Battle
No,
of
you
the
flick it
beoing.
and it goes doing. Is the wee clear.
You could have went stringy. You could have went
It isn't
chewy.
stringy. It's beoing. It's like a bouncy ball, only it's not round. Bit of beoing.
Beoing.
Bit of beoing.
Sounds like a fucking Eurovision entry. The wee beoing in the
so-
sausage. I knew exactly what you meant.
This is sweet. This is Sweden's group.
Yeah, beoing.
Beoing with fucking sausage meat.
Not the fucked up thing is too. The minute you went the beoing thing, I went. I know what he's talking about.
But everybody knows it. Boing.
Is it? It's not eyeball, is it?
Yeah, that's what it is. Or it's cartilage, one or two.
Yeah. I think it was. Yeah, I believe. Sausages are fucking stinking when you think about it. But
They're not really.
but
They're really
lovely.
tasty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of
There's
those,
nothing
if you think about
better
it, you're like,
than a
"That's good."
big, thick pork sausage.
What do you go? Pork sausage, steak
Pork.
sausage.
Pork every time. I just and the cheaper the better. And people say they're too salty. Danny pork, big thick pork Danny sausages with a round of bread. You don't cut the bread. You butter it, and you get the bread and you wrap it around it. Load of butter and a big line of fucking HB sauce on it.
You're doing
And
lines of
that's
HP, big man.
Big.
Go ahead, big one.
Big line of it.
What about? So, would you like a big Frankfurter? Do you like those? Because I don't like them because I
They're
don't like
alright.
pork sausages.
They're all right. And I eat them. Don't get me wrong, because somebody will come off and say, I have a photo of Polly at the Christmas market eating one. I'm not saying, but it wouldn't be my go-to thing.
Aye.
But if you're having a quick breakfast, there's nothing better than a sausage and a round of bread that's not. I hate my bread cut. I hate my bread cut.
What?
I hate it cut.
So you don't slice it at all. You don't want a sandwich.
I eat it if it's like I prefer a
like a
sandwich.
little napkin almost under
Yes,
the sausage.
it's wrapped in.
I get you. See, I don't like sausages in normal bread. Mm-hmm. If you can get me like a long crusty bap,
Tasty is good.
100%.
Really
love
nice.
that.
That
I
with
hate the
a
way they
couple
do it
of
at the
fried
Christmas
eggs.
market. They'll give you about a fucking 3-foot sausage and about a 6-inch bap.
My mate used to get a Belfast bap and make a hole in the side of it, pull the inside of it out,
I do this.
and then he used to put 2 fried eggs, 2 sausages, 2 bacon on it,
Yeah.
a lot of brown sauce and squash it.
Yeah.
And it was the nicest thing. Like,
What they do with the fluff inside? Did he eat that fluff or did he
fucked it away.
Really? Didn't eat the fluff?
Fuck the fluff away.
I gotta eat the fluff, man.
But I had nothing nicer than that. Like
Yeah.
that breakfast bap when he made it. We were working in England. They used to make them. Fucking, we only had them Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because we used to run out of fucking Belfast baps, or they got fucking too hard. But we used to try and bring them over with us to make them.
People on a building site love a wee fucking fry, like, don't they?
Aye.
Why
I think
is
it's
it?
because you're working out in the cold most of the time.
Right.
In the summer, not so much. You know, you wouldn't really go for fry as much in the summer.
What's your summertime diet as a builder?
Summertime in the thing,
Quinoa salad.
probably avocado and toast. No, it would be on the built side. Normally a sandwich, a quick sandwich, nothing like half and maybe one. You know, like get one between two of us or something, and have it at 10 o'clock, and then last time it's like an ice cream or a big smoothie or something. You know, because you'd be too warm and you.
I get you. Just always see if when I was working in the vape shop, like if I went over to the cash in or whatever early in the morning, the whole spar's just queued with builders by that wee deli bit, just getting a wee fry.
I think it's more to do with because you can bring your own lunch in, but it's something about going down to the shop and getting that extra 15 minutes.
Aye.
Do you know
It's
what
like
I mean?
smoking. I took up smoking when I worked in a nightclub
You know what
just
I
so I
done
can get
on
a
the
break.
sites one time? All the boys were smoking and they were getting like maybe 10 smoking bricks a day, and then they were all standing at the end. We were doing one of them big places down there, and they were standing there. So I went, fuck it, and I would bring in a fucking packet of mints, and I would go down and take my mint out. My mate Frankie done the best one. He brought in fucking
Sorry.
a packet of fucking carrots, and every time they went for a smoke, he went down and pulled out a carrot, and they came down and says, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm the carrot brick." And they're like, "That's not a thing." And he's like, "It's a thing as much as a fucking smoke brick." And he's right, they're fucking stealing. And they would go down, they would stand, and it wasn't 10 minutes, it was 20 minutes.
And
Because
he's
we're
just
having
sitting
the
there
yarn.
like fucking Bugs Bunny.
So he would just be sitting there with a card, and he would just stay.
What's up, Dak?
Oh,
See when you said a packet of mints, I thought you meant like you'd go down with a wee 5% lean steak, 500-gram packet, and just stand there. Like
no,
fucking
I would
mints.
like Murray mints or something like
Aye.
that, and I would just go out and suck on the mint while they were smoking, and I would say I'm having a mint brick, and they technically can't do anything because
You're taking the same break they are.
there was some of them getting fucking 10, 15, 20 minutes fucking smoking bricks a day. Work that out, like they're technically doing 2 hours work.
Yeah, because they're just going.
So that
for a
was me
smoke.
and Frankie's point. Like, what the fuck, like Frankie with cards is fucking funny as fuck. Bro.
I used to take the fucking piss in my smoke breaks. I remember one time I rocked into the nightclub about an hour late. Came in, took my coat off, did a lap on the floor, came back, put my coat on, my first smoke break. My manager's like, "What the fuck are you doing,
The
man?"
best one to say was your mum with the plank. He had a plank, and he just walked about with it all day
In a building site?
on a building site. Every time you seen him, it was just, and it was no like a glitch in the system. You would have went. I remember watching him one day, and I seen him planking the plank. Planking the plank was the funniest thing for me, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And he went, "It's the latest plank in the site." And I went, "Right," and he goes, "I don't do fuck all. I just walk about with my plank." He says, "I do about fucking 30,000 steps a day." He says, "I just come in here and getting paid for training."
And no one's stopping him because he looks busy.
Because he's constantly walking about with a plank on his shoulder. So he just looked like he was doing something. Just constantly walking about with his plank. And it was late as fuck when I felt it. Gets right on.
What'd you do?
I got rid of his plank.
Oh, did you? How'd you do that? Just fucking away?
Oh,
What'd they do when he found out?
I ended up with an hour plank. I seen him with a bin for a while too. He done a bin for a week. Just walking about with a black bin that was empty and a shovel. Cunt was getting away.
That's fucking genius.
Oh, it is. Like, it's funny. He was fucking personal trainer. Like, Cunt was in some shape.
Aye, because he's just doing 30,000 steps.
Yeah, he's just walking about a building site with a fucking an item.
That's fucking amazing. When did you stop being a... Because I know, like...
I was working in the
went
movie.
through every mad
Do you know
job.
the movies that I was working on? They're starting to come to the stage where they're going to be released, like Dungeons and Dragons, which people have seen me wearing the Reagan T-shirt.
I
in
knew
here.
you were working on that.
That was released there, so I'm looking at it and going, "Fuck, I done that staircase, right?" You know what I mean? So
There's loads of dragons flying about. And there's a boy with a plank on the back of it.
there's just a guy walking behind him with a plank.
Yeah.
Just
The wee
looking
blue
in
bin, the shovel.
looking in the camera. Says, "Cool. You're not adding him out." Guy's busy.
When did you stop working as a builder and be a taxi man? Or were you doing both?
No. The taxi only came about because I got my finger bit off.
That's
and
right.
then I went through the
So were
thing.
you doing builder then door?
I was doing builder and door together,
Oh, fuck me. Did you just not sleep, you mad cunt?
sort of.
That's
Sort of,
mad.
So it went like one night in the door till Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Right.
It's all or nothing for me. Do you know what I mean?
I
So
know. I know
you're
what
in
you're.
it. You're in
Yeah,
it.
I know what you're like.
So it was like you worked all week and then you done the door at night time. So like Sunday night you were working the whole weekend you were working, only getting a couple of hours sleep each night, and then on a Monday morning, like I'd have been working till 3:30 on this Monday morning, and then straight out again at 7, 8 o'clock.
That's fucking horrendous. The closest I had that when I was doing that.
You
other
couldn't
job
do
I
that?
had. No, I physically couldn't do that. The closest I had that was when I was doing the job full time. I remember after COVID ended, we were busy as fuck. So I'd have been gigging, and if we'd have been a far enough away gig, you're not getting home till about 12:30, 1, then you're up at 7 the next morning, working a fucking 11-hour shift away to gig again. And I was doing that about 4 or 5 fucking days a week. That's
tough.
the closest I've had
Yeah.
to that.
It's tough. It's still
But
tough doing that.
it's rough, like.
Yeah.
I
Definitely
remember
is.
a photo of me in Port Rush, might have been with you, where I'm just like, and like you can see in my eye,
The
like
tiredness.
gone, like so shattered. Even now, even just doing this now, I get fucking tired.
You're tired of the Mudblood?
No. Comedy full
Oh,
time.
right.
Even that, no. I mean, I get tired doing.
You're getting
comedy
tired,
full
but
time.
because you've reduced what you're doing, in a sense. Do you know what I mean?
I've changed what I do. I'm up
Yeah.
late nights editing a lot of stuff, writing a lot of stuff till like, and I get carried out. See, I'm one of those like, if I'm in the flow,
But you always do it at night time.
Yeah.
Your brain starts working at night time. That's the fucking shit thing about it.
yeah. But it's like, see if my brain's going, or I'm like, oh, this edit's looking good, let's just fucking knock it out. Before you know it's 4 or 5 in the morning, then you're up in it early the next day, and I'm like, oh, fuck this again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? What time were you on there, Sean? Get the fuck up, Sean.
Walking very kind of thing. 46 minutes.
Oh,
46.
it's fucking plenty.
That's plenty. That's plenty. You're
Fucking
depriving
plenty.
the
What is
YouTube
this?
viewers.
Is this YouTube? That's plenty. Fucking plenty.
See, we're slacking, Paddy.
No,
we're
it's not.
slacking.
46 minutes is plenty.
That's enough.
Listen.
We're slacking, mate.
YouTube, we don't even put advertisements on it. We don't even make money from them. In no way, shape or form.
You think you're fucking too good for him, do you?
No.
Give him a full hour.
I'm just
you
saying,
think you're too good.
they don't have to skip an ad when they fucking put us on. Because we don't put the ads on. So they're getting plenty.
We never did put the ads on because it's not worth it, I don't think. Do you know what I mean? We get our wee ads in at the start. There's no need to put ads on. Do you
And
ever get when the videos are
if
30
you wanna
seconds
help
long
out,
in the VODs?
we actually
Suck
don't-
my dick.
We don't do the ads or anything like that. We try and keep it socialist for everybody. But if you do have spare cash and you do want to give it to Mudblood and invest in cameras and backgrounds and
Little Burnsy figures.
we'll get them for free. But
He's fucking
send it in.
jacked on that.
Join. He is Jack.
I can't get over it.
He is Jack.
He is. Remember, he choked me out.
He is Jack. He's strong.
See the story. I know you've told it on this. I find it so
Where
funny.
he knocked our buddy.
Where he
up the hall.
fucking smacked your portrait. I could see him doing it.
He did take the neck the other week at that boxing match. Like he hit the referee like full on. Like,
Oh, mate, I
and
saw
run
it.
out. Fucking mental.
But did the referee crack up at it?
Oh, the
Was he
referee
laughing?
was going, what the fuck? He didn't make the decision. He was just a messenger. You know what I mean? Don't shoot the messenger. Like, you cunt.
Oh, was everyone doing that just to wind Burnsy up a wee bit? Or?
Well, he did get beat, but it's not the point. Like, it wasn't.
Who was he shooting? Frank?
Jared Healy.
Jared Healy.
He's
I didn't
fight-
watch
he's
the fight against
He's
fuck that,
fighting
did he?
Frankie Kruller's pancake face.
Was he fighting Frankie?
He's fighting him on the 10th of September.
'Cause I
And
just saw
Frankie's
you-
asked me to do his corner, so I've had 4 videos put up. Fuck you, Paddy McDonald, you're no friend of mine and all.
Have you got them?
Oh, yeah, they're there.
Oh, yeah. Show me that now.
Yeah.
Get
He's
them
like,
up.
he's like, fuck
Because
you.
I saw Paddy on their Connor's Facebook status like a fucking dropped ex-girl being like, you not speaking to me no more, wee man.
And he's damn it. He
Not
like
my friend.
full on like I am
Fucking-
out.
Because people are
The week
asking,
before he was kissing me and thank you for taking me to PD and all. And then next minute,
snogging Connor Burns.
well, why not? Look at him.
All my beautiful ladies and Paddy McDonald.
My beautiful ladies and Paddy McDonald. Aye.
Yeah.
But
Can't get the image of you shifting Connor Burns out of my mind. It's fucking stinging.
you like that, do you?
No, right.
Oh, yes. Anything to say? Okay, folks, I just want to say thank you to Frankie Pancake Face and Rubber Nose Struthers for getting me a ticket. And here, Jared Healy and D. Walsh has my ticket, so if anybody's looking tickets for the 10th of September, you're more than welcome. And here, Paddy McDonald. Fuck you.
So that was that.
Get that clip into the show.
Wait,
intro, it's all-
here's another one.
McDonald, you're no mate of mine. You're doing Frankie Pancake Face and Rubber Nose Brothers Corner? Are you serious or what? Seriously?
Right.
It's first he falls out with you because you didn't buy him an iPhone, And now you're out
Then I
fucking
didn't get him.
cornering other people.
Didn't get him a hotel room with women and balloons and stuff for his birthday. And
Women and balloons is the
why
best
did you not give me
request.
women and balloons in a hotel room for my birthday? Why? Why not?
Why'd you not do that?
Why not?
You're the worst friend ever.
I know.
You never got me hotel balloons for my birthday?
No. Got you women, but
You did. I'll give it. That makes it sound like it. You just there's William for Willie. I'm like,
women for Willie.
come on, guys, let's go. Fuck.
Because I know you're not doing too well on Tinder.
Oh, do you know that for a fact?
What are you talking about?
I don't really use Tinder as much anymore. There's
What do
other
you
apps.
use?
Hinge is good.
Hinge?
Hinge.
Hinge? Really?
Yeah.
Hinge for Minge?
Yeah, go on the Hinge for Minge.
Hinge? Why is it called Hinge?
I don't know why I didn't name the fucking thing.
I thought you made a new, like, if you were involved in
I
it.
don't know why Tinder's called Tinder.
That's like going to fucking Johnny Dar going, why is it called UDA? And I'm going, don't know, I'm just on it, like.
Are you trying to get the ride in the UDA, are you?
What?
The UDA is the dating app now, is it?
No, well.
In the late 90s, maybe.
Hinge sounds like an app where, like, fucking you try and find apprentices for joinery.
Hinge?
So it's like you ask.
Hinge is cringe, like, it really is, isn't it?
Hinge is cringe.
Right?
Is that your fucking
Right, what's the other dating
Twitter
apps?
bio?
Go.
I know there's Hinge, there's Bumble. I don't use Bumble. Bumble's what I call ease.
Bumble.
Bumble's the bear from
Couple
Rainbow.
of bumbles.
Isn't it the bear from Rainbow?
Bumblebees.
Bumble.
What?
Bumble is the bear from Rainbow.
He wasn't called Bungle.
Bungle. I've been calling him fucking Bumble. All
Hello, Jeffrey.
That's Zippy. That's Zippy.
You are Sippy.
Why am I Zippy?
You're just like that wee cunt.
Hello. Welcome
Just a
to
wee
the
cunt.
podcast.
Just a wee cunt.
Hello, Paddy.
Bungle was this big. Fucking. Oh, I'm really sorry, Jeffrey. I done this here. He's like a big fucking fruit.
Whoa, let's unpack that.
You wanted to, when you were a kid, you wanted to nap his content? Fuck up, Bungle, you big wanker. Says he getting on like that.
I just imagine you looking like.
Have you
Lee
ever seen the
Household.
Rainbow where they do like all the sex talk?
No.
Have you not seen that?
Wait a minute.
You used to talk about
Ava?
Sure.
We've talked about Zippy before because he has called me Zippy. We've never talked where they talk about riding on
they're
the
talking
Rainbow.
about using their twangers and all that. You see it and playing with each other's balls and all.
No.
But
Did you not see that episode of the Tweenies? They all wank each other off. No, I didn't see it. I would remember that. See,
That was
well,
the fucking R9.
to be fair, yeah, I do remember it. Remember that weird, like, there was
Right, are you ready for this? Right, so this is a kids program, by the way.
looking as fuck.
One skin, two skin, three skin, Oh, Zippy, where's Bungle? Oh, I think Jeffrey's trying to get him up.
I can't get it in, Jeffrey.
Well, you managed it last night, Bungle.
Yes, I know. Well, let's try it the other way around. Oh, Jeffrey, have you got one? I've got it in.
Hello, Bungle.
Hello.
Oh, hello. We're going to talk about playing today.
Playing with each other, Jeffrey.
Yes, Bungle. Tell me, have you got a special friend that you like to play with?
Jeffrey, yesterday we played with our balls, didn't we? Are we going to play with our friends' balls today?
Yes, and we could play with our twangers as well.
Have you seen Bungle's twanger? Oh, I have, yeah. I showed him how to pluck with it, yes.
Yes, there's my plucking instrument.
Can you pluck like Bungle? Yeah, I can. I'm the best plucker here. Let's get back to Bungle's twanger.
Oh, Jeffrey, we could all paint our twangers, couldn't we?
Well, not now, Bungle. It's nearly time for us all to go.
Well, that's just been.
Well, I know. Let's sing that plucking song again.
Oh, yes, and then Rod and Roger could get their instruments out. And Jane's got two lovely maracas.
Oh, what a smashing idea.
Jane, Rod, Roger.
Hello. We could hear you all banging away. Banging can be fun.
Yes, and I was banging away all last night with Rod and Roger.
Yes, but it broke my plucking instrument. Oh, well, never mind, Roger. Look, we're all going to sing the plucking song. So come on, everybody, get your instruments out. Yeah. Do you want to blow my pipe while I'm twanging away?
Oh, no, Rod. I was blowing a lot with Roger last night. But would you like to play my maracas?
No, let's just pluck away with our twangers, yeah.
Yes, it doesn't matter what size your twanger is.
I've got a big red one. I've only got a tiny twanger, but it works well. I like to play with it.
Well, have you got your twangers out? And remember, you can bounce your balls at the same time if you like. Or if you haven't got any balls, you can ask a friend if you can play with his. Right, come on then, let's all sing the plucking song.
Right, are we all ready? 1, 2, 3, pluck, 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 pluck away. We're going to pluck all day today. Pluck, pluck, pluck away. We're going to pluck all day.
It's time for us all to go now. But don't forget to get your twangers out and play with your balls. But we'll see you soon. Bye.
Why was your generation's kids' TV filled with pedos? What the
It was like Jimmy Savile was involved in that there episode of 100%.
You know he's sitting in the director's chair.
it's great show, great show.
Let's hear about Zippy's big red one. That's because I remember, like, growing up, you'd have like Ed and Eddie. They'd have little subtle jokes.
Yeah.
That's just going
Full on.
Do you want to pluck me? I'll pluck you. Have you got a
She
big
was
red
blowing his
twanger?
pipe, no?
I was playing Roger and Rod all day. Well, shake my maracas, do you, Jeffrey? I'm a bungle and fucking just like, oh, I can't get it in. Oh,
Let's try it the other way around.
That was 3 minutes of like a carry-on film.
Wasn't it?
That was outstanding.
That was on at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday.
Imagine being hungover and say, stick some TV on there and
And
just
there was
hear
no
your kid.
pause or rewind.
Aye.
So when you told people about that, they were like, you're full of ball.
Aye, you're full of shite. And they're going,
no honesty.
Zippy says he was playing with Bungle's balls. I was watching it.
People going fucking ways up. That's like years ago. Like people couldn't go and call you out and things because it was like, oh, you were telling the story. It was like, you go, here, I was down in fucking McDonald's last night and some cunt came in and was fucking throwing hamburgers about. Whereas now they go, do you want to see the video?
Aye, I can get you his name and address now. Fuck me. No, I find it weird though when, like, you know, there was no rewind, there was no pause, very little record. See when people just pull out, oh, here's a clip from a TV show in 1973. I'm like, where the fuck do you have that?
Yeah.
That's so weird. That's outstanding though. I've got a big red one. I am Zippy.
You are Sippy.
Start calling me
You
Zippy.
are Sippy.
I've got.
We
Do you
Sippy.
want to play with my twanger?
That's why you're not doing well on Tinder.
I changed my profile.
You just sending me videos going, do you want to play with my twanger?
I've got a big red one.
I'll tell
Change
you.
my picture on Tinder to
I'll
Zippy.
tell you why you're not doing well on fucking Tinder.
Why's that?
And this is a potty fact, right? This is why William's not doing well. So it isn't.
I'm curious to see what he's going to put
cure-
up. See
the
if this is the photo of the Down syndrome tiger again. I swear to God.
That is funny.
That is very funny. I showed
see.
Dave nearly lost his fucking mind. That's brilliant. That's very funny. How's that not funny?
That's his
That's my Tinder photo.
That's why you're not doing well.
See, since I do a lot better off that photo than anything I have before.
When you say a lot better, what do you mean? Do you get 2 swipes a week?
No, I get a. I just don't speak on Tinder. I get a good few swipes a day.
Do you?
Yeah, because you get notifications because it's hooked up to your email.
Right.
So it comes through. I just don't go on it.
Why?
I just don't.
Well, then why are you on there?
It's good for self-esteem being like, I mean, I'm not out the book, but if I was out the book, who's up the book? You know what I
Right.
mean?
So
Do you know what I
you're
mean?
in
It's
the
like-
mood, you could go on it. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. But no, see shit like that. That's way better than like a dead serious photo of you like fucking
Is the
posing.
usual one just you in the gym, starting like that?
No,
Flex-
the usual one for some reason
No, but is
is
that it?
dudes holding a fish they've caught.
What?
That's always a Tinder photo is dudes
Surely
holding
that
a
should
big
be on
fish.
Plenty of Fish.
Brr,
Surely
brr.
that should be on Plenty of Fish.
I caught a big one tonight, Bungle.
Right, on that note,
Yes.
thank you very much, everybody.
Mudblood live at the Ulster Hall is on sale now.
Is this offensive? What about
Yes. Mudblood. Did
Does
you have
that
to do
annoy
it
you?
straight up?
Does it annoy you?
Oh, it doesn't bother me, no.
No.
I don't give a... I'm aware of what your views are.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
Does it bother me? No.
we never get speaking about that. Do you know what I
Head
mean?
over to Patreon and we'll speak about that.
Yeah.
Is this offensive? Fuck a pope. So that's
funny.
You're the same as me. I'm like, my barely noticeable tour is on sale now. On the Tools tour.
On the Tools tour
Tour
is
harder. Tour
yes,
harder.
is
Tour
out
harder.
and on sale. Newcastle sold out. Antrim sold out.
Yeah.
Derry sold out. So sorry to all the people didn't get tickets early, just weren't in quick enough. Portaferry's nearly sold out, which I'm fucking blown
When
away
is your
by.
when is your tour?
It starts on the 30th of September.
So, yours lots of mine's not till
So
November.
we're an hour down this
You can go see
Friday.
both of us.
And then we've got the big one, which is Mudblood Live in
Yep.
Ulster Hall, which
Yep.
is selling fucking brilliant.
I haven't even checked.
Well, I have.
Yes.
And it's fucking doing really good.
Fantastic.
So get involved, get the thing. And listen, it's Mudblood Live. It's what you see every week, only live.
Yeah, it's gonna be around. What you don't notice live is live. I'm very cheeky. It's class.
Live, there's a lot more said that
I'm a fucking people on this think I'm like quite quiet.
the
compared
one
to
we
you.
done in Glasgow was fucking hilarious. Probably the funniest ever on stage, even like
Probably the
stand-up and all.
funniest 2 hours we've both
It
ever
was
done on
fucking
stage.
hilarious. It really,
Because
really.
the stand up before was great.
And then that was
and then
fucking
that was
great.
brilliant.
It was brilliant.
Mudblood Live. Get them while you can. Tours are on sale. Thank you very much. And head over to the Patreon for this week's bonus episode. Bye, Bongo. Bye.
Bye bye, Jeffrey. Thank you very much, everybody.